three knots or three mini crosses, what we call them. They look like mini crosses, right? Yes, very good. Just try to tighten this up a little bit. Right? So you see how this one is the one that's coming through here? You're going to want to pull this one, and then you're going to pull it from here, pull here. Keep doing that on each of them until it gets close to this one. Okay? Let me do it with you again. It's going to be my last one. I know it's really bad. I'm losing my teeth. All the future dentists here. usually we have like a little metal, a very skinny metal piece, and we do it. I'm gonna do it one more time right now with Dominic. Okay, if any of you are really struggling, want to come up here and just circle around to see the detail, feel free to come up. You got Abu Noob's got it down. You got it down? Does it look like this? But does yours look like this? You're making it for others. Okay. All right. Yo, Anna, you got it? Yo, Anna. Yo, Anna. You got it? No? Who's got it down? You got it down. No? You showed me yours. The first one's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do it again one more time. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Okay, don't worry about all these. Okay, just imagine this is closed. First one. Okay, cool. Bring it from right to left. Okay. Wait, he said as big as your thumb, like that way. Really, I make them really small, really big. It won't matter. At the end of the day, as long as it's big enough to fit this, that's not gonna fit my thumb, right? As long as it's gonna be able to fit. Right? Okay. Ready? Here it is again. Right goes over left. Okay. So right over left. Good. So after that, you're gonna hold this from the top. Okay. You're going to push it under and then hold it under that first one. Okay. I'll show it to you from this angle. Okay. We have this. It's going over, right? Under. It's just going under, right? Under. 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 Okay. Yep. Okay. And now it looks like this, right? You have a circle and you have a circle, right? We good? Circle, circle, or loop and loop. These don't really look like circles, do they? Right? So loop and loop. You good? You're good. That's right. Okay. You're good. You got it? You got it? Good. You see the one that's dangling right here? This is the one I'm going to use. One that's dangling. This one. I'm going to start using this one. You got to make sure you're holding this one tight. Okay? Don't be loose with it. Okay? Don't be loose with it. You're holding it tight, right? Come over here. This one, the one that was dangling, right? Let's grab the bottom of the one that was dangling and bring it in here. Good. You're good. Good. Very good. Okay. And then in this next one that you had, remember we had one loop, two loop, right? So the one loop, we brought it from the bottom. The two loop, we're putting it down. Okay. Now here's the complicated part. Okay. Make sure when you're pulling it, pull all the way. But once you get to a point where it's going nowhere without you forcing it, don't force it. Don't force it. Okay? Don't force it. Okay? It should still be loose. Okay? Now from here you want to hold it with two hands. I didn't do anything. I just put it in here and I pulled it all the way. That's all I did. Now I'm holding it here. That's all I'm doing. Remember, this was the loop that was like this. Remember? We put it. This is what I did. Do it again. Okay. I put it in, and then I put this one here, right? Remember? That's what we did so far. We didn't do anything else. Right. Right. I'm able to follow that. I don't see it here. You pulled too hard. You got to start over. Okay. This looks exactly how it should look. Right. It's the angle that I'm looking at. I can't see it. Okay. So from here, ready? You're going to slowly bring it all together. Okay. But make sure now. Watch this. You see this? When I pulled it here, see how now this is coming down? I want to make sure it doesn't do that. So I'm going to pull this back up. Right? I'm going to keep shifting it around, making sure this is still up here. Right? Your original loop should always stay up here. Your original loop stays up here. Okay? From under and then in. Okay? Now you keep pulling this and this. This and this. This is the final shape, but you just gotta make it tighter now. Perfect. Good. Keep going. Keep going. This one. This one. More on this one. Yeah, you have the points. Just put one. Put in the box. Put in the box. Or this side. This side. This side. Good. Now get tighter. Get harder. Good. This side. This side more. This side more. Good. 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 That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Don't do too much. Now watch. Now watch this. This one. See how you keep pulling this way. Look at that. Open it. And then pulling from down to the floor here. This one. That's it. You do that again. Here. Now there's a step that's missed here. Okay, so we want to do it. Start from the beginning. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move to the next step, and then I'll come to you after. Yeah, so you keep doing it over and over. Good. So that's right. That's good. And now you see there's space here, right? So that's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. This needs to come down, right? Just a little. This one needs to come down. Until it comes up here. That's why that second one you need to you need to start it very, very close. Yes, yes, you need to tighten them. Individually you need to be tight. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the next step. What you need to do, you need to do so now we got what? The name of the Father, the Son. Now we need the Holy Spirit, right? Right? So I'm just finishing up the last one here for me. I'm still tightening. Some of you are asking, how do I get it to get closer? So like right now, mine has a huge gap here. Right? You have 1, 2, 3, and then there's a huge gap. How do I bring it up? You just follow the lines and then tighten them slowly. Okay, so I'm pulling this to bring them all close, one at a time. Right? This one. Okay. Now it's closer. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want minimum 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 is minimum. 4 is extra. The second one is the exact same way. So right over left. Yep. Very small. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready to see how we're going to cross it? No? How many of you have done at least one knot? Raise your hand if you've done at least one knot. What happened to everybody else? Yes. Yes. He's gonna send you a video. He's gonna send you a video. Okay. I know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Look, you have one. That's okay for your first one. Get the hang of it, and later make sure you get them really tight. Okay, that's the trick. Three works, but if you could do a fourth one.
I don't know how to do the second one. I know how I did this first one, but I don't know how to do the second one. I know you just put it right
Let me go to the next step. Okay. So I'm hoping most of you guys got to knot number 3 by now. If not, that's okay. If not, that's okay. The recording is going to be sent to you. But keep working as you listen to the next step. There isn't much variation to the next step. We have plenty of space. Okay. Now we have 2 hanging thread. We want to cut as close as we can to the last knot that we tied. Either one, it doesn't matter. We're gonna cut them both anyway. Okay. You just want to make sure it's very tight. That's the key. So if you're already on this step and you need scissors, you can come up here and get some scissors. Okay. So once we have it tied, the last knot cut, to avoid these little strands coming out and getting undone, we just burn the edges. Okay? And the same thing with the other side.
That one's really good.
This is what the final, yes, the first step of the cross, right? You got the top and the bottom. Okay? You're good? Those of you that are following, everyone good? Yes. Yeah, that's it. Make sure the bottom is very, very tight. Okay? Pull really hard and then cut. You see? Very good. Very good. So you want to cut the very bottom. Now, once you have cut the two remaining pieces, what I like to do is I like to pick the one that's longer. That way I have a little bit more room to work with. Okay, it's this one for me. And now I'm going to do the exact same thing that I've been doing, but this time we're not going to have a hole at the top. Okay, so when we were doing it, we were starting like this, right? Now I want to start even tighter. See how the holes are much smaller now? Yes, sir. Looks right from here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. You still tightening? I know. Yes. Here, you want me to do it?
Little gap right here.
So later you want to work on getting them fixed. But for now, you don't want to over. No, that's fine. Those are great. That was actually a very good example of why we run it. Blow on it. Blow. Hard, hard, hard. When you blow straight into it, straight. Because when you're blowing it, it's shaping it to be flat. All right. Here you go. Next one. You're gonna want to blow straight through this side. Good. See how when you blew it kind of shaped a little bit? Exactly. Yeah.
And he forgot how to do it, and I'm trying to tell him.
Okay, so we said with this extra one, we're just creating the same exact thing that we've been doing, but much smaller. I'm gonna go a little bit faster now, so we can get it all done. Now see over here, there's a hole still, so I'm gonna keep pulling until there is no gap. Okay. Yeah. So here, there is there's no top on that last one. Okay. Now we take our original. Okay. Who had the scissors? Thank you. You're going to select. You're going to select the one that you're going to go through. For me, I like to have two on the bottom. This is what the cross is going to look like. You have the cross. Okay. We already created this side. So from this one, from behind it, okay, you're going to see a thread that's going straight right there. That one we're going to want to loosen up. Okay. I'm just going under it. I'm going to keep pulling it. I'm going to keep loosening until I feel I have enough room to get both of them in. I think that's enough space for me. You want to make sure this one's facing down, okay, when you put it in. I'm just putting them in. I usually use the scissors for this to help me push them in. For me, this is the hardest part. I'll pull it all the way through. Sometimes it's a good reminder for yourself to make sure that it's the correct shape. So you just look at it from this side and tighten up a little bit more. Okay, and you come back and you put in the next one. So again, we're going to work on putting this one in the same way we did the other one.
Like this.
That's, this is the hard part that I'm doing right now. The person that taught me how to make these crosses, he used to put it in and he used to put both of them in at the same time very easily. This is the part that I always struggled with. Sometimes I wouldn't be able to see it at anymore. I'd have to pull them all out and start over. Just this part, just pulling both of these ones out. Sorry. Like that.
Wait, can you make a bracelet out of this?
Yep.
Well, I'm so I'm like say Benjamin. I know what you can do.
Because if you don't, then when you're finished with this part, it can all come undone. But for me, I would rather struggle with this part than risk it coming apart. What? Sorry. I'm getting all sweaty from this. But this one's not the traditional Compassini knot. This one's a little bit different. Yeah. It's okay to have a little bit of light. I think I got it. Yeah.
I don't know where
similar
you
to
put it.
this. I told them a little bit about the tradition, the story of Saint. But I taught them that when we're making this, if someone asks you to make one for them, what I've been taught is when you're making it for the person, you always have them on the mind. Whether you're requesting you times these days, they say, okay, I forget. The power of interceding on one another is happens.
So for this one, the small one, you did two. How many did you do?
So this one you're just making one, and then you're gonna put it through.
Wait, what are you putting? Like,
He's doing great.
in the same one?
In the same one. That's why it was hard because you're trying to fit both of them in. Yeah, just like that.
So we can do that.
Look, so this is what it. So this is what it, you already did it. You already did this part, right? So now cut. Good. Here's some scissors. If you have some. Very close.
My problem is that I don't know what to do.
I did one. Now I just got to do the
Another one.
And you were really upset that everybody was and I was like,
Now this one you're gonna do the same exact thing. Same thing. No, now without that. Perfect. Now tighten up a little bit. Tighten up. Now this, what I did is the back side now. You're gonna loosen up. You're gonna loosen this one up. So for you, it's over that. You're gonna loosen it up.
I thought 1 to 5 different.
So I think for your next, you're sticking this or you're tightening.
Wait.
And then you're gonna do it again here.
Okay, is this good? I don't know how to get this right, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now you need this one to go through. Yeah, definitely. Yep, exactly.